Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Learning English with Chola. Thank you for joining us. Today we are continuing with our literature lesson. This is the book that we had started looking at. We had the introduction to reading set books, and this book is called The Concubine. As you can see from the picture, just a review of the lesson. As you can see from the picture, you have the concubine of pictures of the head of a beautiful woman surrounded with other pictures of a mask here, of a face here, of mask here, of a snake around the head of the person, which is the lady. So you have various pictures, and these are very important when you are learning literature. These are symbols, their symbolism, they represent something. So from the pictures we can see a lady, you can see masks, you can see a lot of things. You can see the villages are here. You can see villages from here. You can see a tree here. You can see a man beating a drum here. You can see two women pounding here. There's a motor here. There's a house of mask here. And all these have a meaning. They symbolize something. So when you are studying, you must understand, why is the snake around this lady's head? What is the symbolism? What is the lesson that you can learn from this? What is this snake representing in this book? So tonight, or this morning rather, depending where you're watching us from, the book is written by Amadi, Elechi Amadi. It's about a beautiful woman called Ihoma. So the synopsis of this book, as provided by the author, is as follows. Ihoma, a beautiful young widow of exemplary character, has the admiration of the entire community in which she lives, and especially of the hunter called Ikwaume. Obedient to the expectation of the traditional society they belong to, they foresaw their love so that Ikwaume can marry the girl to whom he has been betrothed since birth. But their passion is fated, and jealousy, a love potion, and the closeness of the spirit world left this simple tale to a tragic plane. So like I was saying, the snake that is surrounding the woman, of heard from here, the spirit world, hence you have this snake surrounding this person. So this morning we just want to begin reading, and today we want us to go through chapter 1, and then we can pose some questions, then we call it a day for this part. That I urge you to continue reading the chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Then when we meet, you can ask questions in the chat, then we continue like that. Chapter 1 opens this way. Emenike was sure he heard someone cough ahead of him. The forest track was narrow, overgrown and winding. He could not see far ahead. He tightened his grip on his razor-sharp machete and swung his wine calabash over his shoulder with his left hand. He was not afraid, but he didn't want to be taken unaware. He knew that surprise can beat even the strongest. He was aware that a venerable old chief had died somewhere. This death was kept as a secret as possible. This was because they wanted to give the head hunters who were now abroad in the forest a chance to capture heads for the great burial. One trapper had seen some of these fellows stalking in the forest, and so word had gone round Omukachi that the forests were unhealthy. But of course, every man who was a man would go about his business, head hunters or no. Emenike rounded a bend and faced Maduma, a fellow villager. His arms were folded up across his chest, and his biceps formed two thick knots. He was biting his lips, and his eyebrows met in angry grimace. "At last you are here," he spat out. "Is that how it is?" Emenike retorted. "Do your worst." Emenike guessed Maduma's intentions immediately. They had quarreled over a piece of land the previous day, and many villagers had spoken in favor of Emenike. On the strength of this, Emenike had described Maduma as, amongst other things, a dishonest land grabber. Madume had threatened to beat him up, and here he was to fulfill his promise. Emenike was slight of build, but well proportioned, and he ranked as the average wrestler. Madume had a narrow square head, axe-headed according to villagers, and an iroko trunk, where still he had a temper as bad as that of a man with whitlaws on his 10 fingers. Emenike's wife showed signs of recent sharpening. There was no question of attacking a fellow villager dangling a sharp knife. Maduma thought quickly. So from this chapter, we have seen two characters meet. We have Emenike and Maduma. What else can you observe from this lesson? So we have seen that the two characters had a quarrel. They quarreled over land. Okay? And now they are meeting in this bush. They are meeting, two of them. And you know, Maduma was embarrassed because people spoke against him. Now he wants to take his revenge on Emenike. What will happen when we continue reading from here? It's a very interesting story. We have seen tradition as well from this. When a man of respect dies, the burial, they had to find sacrifices, human sacrifices, so that they have a great burial. Is this tradition good? What was this tradition trying to teach the people? So this is a very interesting book, A Concubine. So far, you're beginning to see the characterization, the traits of Emenike, the strength of Maduma. What is going to happen when we next meet over this book that we are reading? So this is the book, The Concubine. So I urge you to continue. We have ended and read chapter 2 and chapter 3. They are few, they are not bulk chapters, they are few. So again, thank you for subscribing to our channel. Share this video with our learners, those who are doing literature, and let us ask questions so that we can learn together. Thank you for joining us, learning English with Chola. God bless you. God bless you.